They were seconds away from destruction.
How do you read this posturing by Iran? Because these are claims coming in by the Iranian media. They are talking about how the U.S. destroyers were pretty much in their line of fire.
Well, Greha, this is a very, very interesting aspect which is coming forward, and Iranian media, in fact, is claiming, the Iranian side is claiming that this particular attempt of transit through the Strait of Hormuz by 2 U.S. destroyers was attempted at a time when negotiations were happening in Islamabad on Saturday evening. So this makes the timing of this entire incident even more intriguing. Why would the U.S. want its 2 destroyers to go through the Strait of Hormuz, transverse through the Strait of Hormuz, when the U.S. also knows that Iran has clearly said that no U.S. vehicle can pass through the Strait of Hormuz? What Iranians are now saying that they gave a warning to these U.S. destroyers, and that is why, due to the Iranian forces intervening, the U.S. destroyers had to turn back. They were seconds away from destruction. Well, the word is awaited from the American side on what exactly happened, but Iran is citing this as yet another example of the Americans trying to violate the conditions that Iran has put, that no U.S. ship can pass through the Strait of Hormuz, and any ship passing through the Strait of Hormuz has to pay a toll. There is no more free passage after what the U.S. and Israel have done by launching this offensive against Iran for the last 1 month. So clearly very intriguing circumstances, and the Iran authorities, now claiming that these 2 U.S. destroyers came within seconds of destruction. And if this had happened, Greha, while the negotiations were on in Islamabad, one can only imagine what turn the situation could have taken.